one.
Wow. It's very posh again, isn't it?
Yeah, I love it.
Take one.
I just feel so official with you saying my name like that. Actually.
Well done, child. Yeah. With Jamie Genevieve, take one.
Yeah.
I'd like to point out we only ever did take one. I think it's just something they say.
Yeah, I quite like
fine.
it though. It makes it
Right.
feel real.
Are you ready?
Yes.
Listeners' cues. There's not loads, but they're quite fun and they're varied.
Okay.
I run an online clothing business, which is extremely demanding. I feel the constant pressure to keep pushing forward and haven't taken a day off since starting the brand last year, as I'm anxious that everything will fall apart when I do. Hello.
Yeah.
Do you relate? And what advice do you have for taking time for yourself and switching off? No, Olivia from Manchester, it doesn't happen. I'm sorry. Like you just don't run your own business if you want a work-life balance. But that's just me. You go.
I think that there's always balance to be found in things, and I think that you are worth way more after having a day off, so you don't actually burn out, actual burnout. And then see as well, when it becomes physical, because you hold all this in your body, your back goes,
your shoulder goes,
you get sick. Does this always happen to you? I always get sick at Christmas.
Every single year I'm sick at Christmas.
It's when you stop. So I think that scheduling, and actually you can make it, for me, I make it work for me. So I will put it in my diary that this is what I'm doing and this is the time that's blocked off. So it's still productive. I'm not giving myself, I'm quite good. I'm quite good at, especially at the weekends.
I'm full of shit. I am too. like Friday, because we have optional working from home on a Monday and Friday, which means every bastard stays home. Yeah, of course. Obviously. Yeah. I say that with love team. They know. I say it to their face. But on a Friday, for me, it's Nana Day. So I see babies, and then I might see them on the Saturday or the Sunday. But one of the days out of Friday, Saturday, Sunday, I'm sofa.
Yeah.
I'll still be on Instagram working, so we still work on social. Yeah. Have you got the dent in your finger from holding your phone?
Yes, my pinky, my weird little freaky pinky.
Dent. Frinky pinky. Like, literally from holding the phone, because it's permanent. Like, I'm just...
What are we going to look like in 50 years' time?
I think it'll be a genetic thing that gets passed down. Literally, I've got a dent in my finger.
Weird.
But to me, I think that's the reality of us being creators, but also having brands, is that it's not our work, it's our life. Yeah, it's what we do.
And I think as long as you have gone down a route of something that you're very passionate about, then you can keep it up. But I think when it comes to you and your business, I would try... no one wants to build their own business, and at times it's going to be really, really difficult, and it's going to be a lot, and it's non-stop, and that's fine. But I would say that you need to schedule in time for yourself. Yeah. I think that the kind of hustle culture and things like that, I think I don't love. I think you need to look after yourself. So I'm big on that.
I think it's possible to do it on both. I think you can hustle, but still go, do you know what, I'm going to turn my phone off for an hour. Yeah,
boundaries, healthy boundaries and firm boundaries. Yeah.
But you also have to make enough deposits to make the withdrawal.
Yes,
you also have to work until you can go, and take my foot off for a minute.
And I think, and like in your body, if you feel like you've put in that work, but make sure to take that time off. Yeah. If I say to the team, I'm out, I need an hour, or I'm going offline, I'll see you at 4. They'll still bombard me, but they don't expect me to answer. Yeah. Because sometimes they'll come in the office and I'll be lying on the floor. Because my back will go, or I'll be knackered, and I'll be on the floor going, no, we can still talk. It's fine. Yeah. What are your top tips for being successful in the beauty industry? From Jenny in Bath. Hi, Jenny in Bath. Hi, Jenny in Bath. Authenticity. I think as well that there is so much power in vulnerability.
Humility.
Yes. And I think that there's that sensitive side, which I think a lot of people are almost embarrassed to have. I think there is almost, in vulnerability as well, it can just be sharing what you think about certain things and not being scared to voice your opinion or to like what you like. And I think that is expertise. I think it's always practicing whatever craft it is that you're in, whether it's formulating or hair or makeup or skin.
Never ever stop learning.
Never stop learning.
Never stop learning. Never think you know it all.
No.
They say it takes 20 years to be an expert. So I do now. I never used to say expert. I know I'm an expert now. Yeah. But they say it takes 20 years to be able to call yourself an expert. So I'm good. I'm comfortable with it because I know I can answer any question I get. And if I can't, I also know I'm mature enough to go, I'm going to ask, doctor, chemist, whatever. But humility's a good one too, because you have to, it's all about the customer. Yeah. And the customer is always right. Yeah. Wrong. The customer a lot of times the customer's a twat, let's be honest. And I'm talking about when you work in the shop floor. I don't mean my customers on D2C. I'm talking about when you're interacting with the general public and they bring their bad day to your door. Yeah. I'm not talking about my lovely Skin Rocks customers. I'm not talking about people who buy kits. But you've worked on the shop floor and you've had people who've gone, you're lucky I haven't throat punched you, Doris.
There's people that
don't bring that shit to my door.
And they're having a bad day. They are having a bad day.
Don't bring it. Are you having a bad day? But the customer is always the customer. That's how I see it.
How the customer feels is always right, I think. You can't tell someone how they do or don't feel. But I think...
We've gone off track, but that's good because we're shop floor girls.
No, but when as well, see if you face that with honesty and a bit of vulnerability and just be like that, are you doing all right today?
Are you okay?
You would be shocked at the people that just burst into tears,
or
they're like, or they go, I am so sorry, I've put that on you.
Literally.
This is happening, and it's literally never about you.
It's never ever about you.
Yeah.
So that's a lot there, Jenny. Crack on. Yeah. I'm getting married this December. So did I. I got married in December. When did you get married?
July. Summer.
Ah, nice. I'm getting married this December on a budget and I'm doing my makeup myself.
Yeah.
I, of course, want my makeup to last all day, but have very oily skin and by midday it tends to slide off my face.
Okay.
I'd appreciate any product recommendations or techniques that will make my makeup last as long as possible, and that's Kerry in Brighton.
Okay. I would say that...
She's getting married in the winter, that's good, if you're oily.
Yeah, winter much better, but also I would honestly go to the internet and look up oily skin routine, like makeup routine. Watch a few of those, see what you think resonates. If you've got anything already in your kit, you don't want to buy anything new, just start trialing out.
You must have loads of videos from doing skin and
yeah. And also like there's so many tricks you can use. You can just prime the outer perimeter of your face and keep the inside, use a mattifying primer on the inside. When you're using your powder, don't feel like you need to use a big fluffy brush and then powder all over. You can get a little sponge and really press that powder in. So I think it's trial and error. Do your makeup at this very, very start of the day, see how it wears, but try these new techniques. And not always do you have to buy new stuff. Quite a lot of the time you'll have it in your makeup bag already.
And also, if you're getting married in December and you haven't booked it yet, just check what time you get married. Don't do your makeup until you're getting married. You don't have to put your makeup on in the morning if you're getting married at 5 p.m, you know?
True.
What are your makeup must-haves for this festive season?
Oh, I think actually the lipstick I've got on.
Nice.
I really like it. I think it's like a modern take of red at Christmas. It's not like bright red. It's called Hickey. And it's a satin slip lipstick. Hickey, I know.
Hickey.
Cheeky.
That's so cheeky.
Yeah, so
I bet half this room don't even know where Hickey is. Do you know what a Hickey is? Yeah, but you're old, Tom. How do you know what a Hickey is? Max knows what... my son is here.
Oh my God.
Max went...
I'm shook.
I mean, to be fair, I have seen a Hickey on Max.
No,
so,
don't.
The first time... Look at him, he's mortified.
No.
The first time you see a love bite on one of your kids, especially when it's your daughter...
No, I'll freak out.
It is... you're like... oh my God, they've snogged and they've probably had someone touch their tits. That's where your mind goes. Sorry, Sam. Look, Max is like... Sorry, son.
Are you dying? I'm dying.
Yeah, he's got his hat on, but he's fine.
Dying.
Anyway, I have no idea how we got there. Makeup must-haves. Your red lippy, good. Favourite winter wardrobe pieces?
Oh, I love a big coat.
I've got an issue. We have an issue with coats in our family.
Max, good or bad?
What do we like with coats in our family?
You just love it.
Coats. It's a sickness.
I love a beanie. I love a hat as well, a beanie hat.
Can't do a hat. I look like an absolute...
I don't believe that.
I know, you don't understand.
No, because everyone says that we look similar, and I love hats, which means that you must like
You're 40 years younger than me, shut up.
That's that. What, I'm 15?
No, you're 25 years younger than me. How old are you?
31.
I'm 55, oh word, I'm your mother. I like a big coat.
I like a big coat.
I like a good scarf. I like a big sweater that isn't too bulky, that kind of like a long sleeve.
I need to actually go shopping. I've got it on my to-do list. That's another thing. See, scheduling in time off for yourself. I schedule in things that I need to do for myself. Yeah. And like buy Romy clothes. Oh my God. I had a dream that I'd bought her loads of winter clothes and I woke up and it wasn't real. And I was like, shit. That would have been great.
Where do you shop for Bubba?
Oh, I love all the cutie pie little brands, Organic Zoo and Claude & Co. And I think H&M's great. I think Next is great.
Did you see the Suzanne when Suzanne did baby clothes?
Did they not do it anymore?
Yeah. But they sell it really quickly. I thought I was going to have a heart attack trying to get online so quickly.
Is it the best? Is it the cutest?
It was just, it was baby girl stuff. So Nova was taking care of it. Quite shocking.
I feel like you should actually, whenever you're looking at stuff for Nova, you should actually just send me the links.
Okay, I'll just send you a link. I'm a first-time mum to a wonderful 9-month-old, and as much as I am the most fulfilled I've ever been, See, that immediately I'm pissed off because she's trying to justify that she's going to say something negative. You don't have to justify anything. But anyway, I can't help but feel, and by the way, I mean pissed off in her defence.
No, I know.
I can't help but feel like I've lost myself. I knew it. Yeah. I have no idea how to dress or do my makeup anymore and feel self-conscious whenever I'm out in public. Will I ever start feeling like myself again?
That honestly makes me want to cry. It makes me so sad.
So sad.
Because there is this crazy pressure on everything being... I do it when we bump into people that we know. When I'm out with Romy, I almost
apologise for not being Jamie.
No, do you know, it's actually not that, because I do, that's one thing that because I went back to work quite early, I've got my makeup on or whatever, and when I don't have my makeup on, I'm like, yeah, it's great, it's fine. But no, it's almost like the experience of being a mother. She is so fun and so good, and she's not easy, she's not difficult, she's just a baby and she's having the best time, so she's running about like mad, so we're running about like mad after her. And we don't, run her to catch her and stop her having fun. We just follow her around.
Make sure she's safe.
If she falls or if she's going to fall, we can get her. But when we bump into people, I almost say that she, like, oh, this is Romy, and I'm like, oh, she's great, but then I almost need to back up with, oh, but she's, it's hard work. I feel like I can't just be like, oh yeah, it's great. I feel like I need to be like, oh no, but yeah, it's hard. Everyone says it's hard and it's hard, but it's a weird one. I think you can feel fulfilled in being a mum and also feel not happy with how you feel about yourself at that time, and work on that at the same time. I think when you've got a baby, showing them that you are looking after yourself as well is so important.
100%.
So that you're not just...
Put your own oxygen mask on first.
Totally. So I think when it comes to finding your style again, I think I love saving things that I see online. If I think that someone looks great, I'll save it and be like, right, how can I make that work for me? I love finding inspiration from other places. And then I think making the most of nap times to chuck on a bit of face, figure out your 5-minute face if that's all the time that you've got.
And also they're 9 months. Put them in the bedroom with you, close the door and do your face.
Yeah, oh my God, totally.
Shove them on the floor with some bricks, whatever you need to do. We didn't have iPads in our days. They're all spoiled bitches these days. I see babies in restaurant with iPads and I'm like, wow.
I know.
What a dream that is. My lot were just told to shut up and sit still.
I know. No, that you can attest to that.
You didn't have an iPad? Yeah. You didn't have an iPad? When you were little, they didn't exist.
How little?
Right, note to self, don't let your kids in the room when you're filming.
But do you not think that it's the same thing? Give yourself some time, give yourself some grace, and you'll get that back. It's just a matter of time.
And also they say 9 months in, 9 months out. If your kid's 9 months old, you might start feeling yourself again.
It's also, if someone's been on mat leave and they've just been working by themselves with being like a mum, it's actually brutal. It's so much work, and
exhausting.
It's like Groundhog Day a little bit.
And kids is exhausting.
Yeah, so I think.
Sorry, Danny. Our producer's very pregnant.
Oh, but it's also the best of the best.
It's the best, but you'll be knackered. Congratulations, you're never going to sleep for 10 years.
Someone said to me before, it's the best of times and the worst of times.
I don't think it's the worst of times. I think it's the best of times.
It is the best.
Because even when it's bad, unless your child is sick, which obviously is different, the only thing that's bad is the tiredness.
Yeah.
The tiredness.
Yeah.
I've been with my partner for 10 years, and since we've become parents to our 2-year-old twins, we have lost our spark. We haven't had a date night since they were born, as I struggle to be away from the boys. How can we reignite the passion in the relationship? From Ellie. Why do you struggle to be away from the boys if you've got 2-year-old twins? Jesus, I'd be out the door.
That was my question.
See ya!
I wonder how we can get you to a comfortable place where you feel comfortable leaving.
It's nice that you're being so considerate. I'm just like, leave those kids at home and go and relax.
I think so. And
because what happens is the kids are going to grow up and leave, and you're left with your husband or your partner.
Yeah.
And if you're strangers to each other, nightmare. We're empty nesters. Jim and I have a great time.
Well, you need to be able to leave these kids at home and go and do something yourselves.
Do something
and ask each other questions, talk to each other about things that aren't just your kids.
Yeah, just put the kids down.
Put the kids down.
They'll be fine. And also that whole thing of no one else can look after them as well as I can. While that might be true up to a point, no harm is going to come to them if you choose wisely.
I'm very much a firm believer of it takes a village, and how amazing to have however many adults that have full batteries.
Would you like my twin boys?
Yeah. Full batteries, and then you get the most energy from everyone. So no one, there's no one that's at burnout in our family, because Romy's she goes between, and not everyone's lucky enough to have that.
No, of course.
We've made that happen. We cultivated that village. But there's villages you can pay for.
But they're talking about like just getting a spark back with a partner. You have to, because it's also, I think it's different with men and women. This is just me. When you have the baby, you are completely encompassed. It is all about the kid.
Yeah.
And from the minute that kid is born, this is personal experience. Your partner knows they're not number one.
Yes.
They're not number one. And then when you have 4 kids, they're not even number 2, 3 or 4.
Yeah.
And they have to live with that, but I would be perfectly comfortable expecting that the other way around. I wouldn't expect Jim to put me before the kids. If he did, I'd be annoyed.
No, that's true.
But you have to put each other in the equation.
Yeah. I think that when you have a baby, getting looked after by your husband makes the hugest difference to how you feel towards them, because they're part of this. So I remember I was looking after Romeo or feeding the baby, and then Jack would be feeding me.
Yeah.
And it made me love him so much. So I was like, oh my God, you're looking after
Literally
us. And it just made me like love him so much in all different kinds of ways. So I think making sure that you're getting that care and that nurture, and maybe even explaining that, like, for me to feel safe and for me to feel excited to spend time with you, you need to be looking after me.
it's the triangle.
Yeah.
It's literally the triangle. So there's 2 of you. When you add the third part, the triangle is the mum loves the baby, the dad loves the mum. This isn't a traditional, the other partner who didn't give birth, you know. So the person who gave birth loves the baby, is obsessed with the baby, takes care of the baby. The partner takes care of the one who gave birth, and the baby loves you both.
Yeah.
And that goes that way.
Yeah.
You have to make your triangle work for whatever works for your family, but you do have to get out of the house.
Yes.
And leave those kids with someone else for the love of God.
Yeah. No, absolutely. Are they 2-year-old?
2-year-old boys. No, my God, I'm tired on your behalf.
Yeah.
I'm a mum of 2 in my late 20s and was the first one in my friendship group to have children. All of my friends are still out having fun and living a carefree lifestyle, and I can't help but miss my old life sometimes. I feel so guilty. Is this normal? Why do you feel guilty?
Oh, I think that there's just so much guilt attached to anything
There's guilt
that comes.
attached to anything we do.
Guilt and shame are the lowest frequencies that you can literally feel in your body. It's terrible. So,
I don't do guilt and shame. Have you
I know
noticed?
you don't. What is it you do? What is it someone said about you?
Ava,
yeah,
who's obsessed with the star signs and your sun's your rising star sign and your moon, she says, I have absolutely no internal conflict whatsoever. That's the best thing anyone could ever have said about me.
I'm obsessed with that. I think about it quite a lot.
Absolutely no internal conflict whatsoever.
No. Oh my God, I'm absolutely riddled with internal conflict, I think.
Yeah, but you've got a young baby and you're younger. I've had a lot of time to be comfortable with who I am. It's very different being 55 to 35, and 35 is very different to 25.
I think for that person, what was her name? Sorry?
Nessa in London.
Nessa, I think feeling the things that you're feeling about missing your old life is nothing to feel guilty about. I think that it's a bit of a...
So maybe is she feeling guilty because she misses going out and partying? I think so. Okay, I get it.
I think when you have a baby, it's almost like a death and rebirth of yourself as well. And it's okay to mourn the old version of yourself. I think it's really common. I think it's really normal. But I think making the time to flex those muscles when you can is really important.
Go out with your mates.
So go and have a big silly time. Go and enjoy
get drunk,
yourself.
but you will feel like crap the next day.
You will
have a kid.
Horrific.
Yeah, you'll be horrific, and you'll have a baby to look after. But that's on you. Right, some this or that's.
Oh, okay.
This is my favourite thing ever.
Okay,
ready?
Okay.
Night in or night out?
Night in.
I knew you were going to say that. I can answer all these.
Yeah.
Heels or trainers?
Trainers.
Trainers or boots?
Cowboy boots.
How do I know you? Bold lips or bold eyes?
I would say bold eyes.
Matte or dewy?
Dewy.
City break or country escape?
No beach. Is there a beach?
I'm just going to write that down.
On this side?
City break or beach?
Beach. Beach, please.
You like a beach?
Yeah, I could literally roll about the sand and go in and out the water all day. It's my favourite thing.
Boots or Superdrug?
Boots.
Nice. Where do you head when you walk into a Boots? What's the first thing you head for? Without Romy, when you're on your own?
Do you know...
I go to see what's on offer, see if my regular's 3 for 2 deodorant and body lotion. I'm so cheap.
Very good, very good.
Straight to Mitcham.
Where do I go? Mitcham's great. I like men's deodorant though. I think men's deodorant's stronger.
But it has to be on fragrance. I don't want to smell like Lynx.
No.
It's wrong.
Lynx Africa.
Come on.
All the wee idiots in school used to smell like that.
Literally horrendous.
Traumatised. Where do I go? I think actually the little travel bit. I don't know. I think I'm quite off. Maybe I'm
literally.
Maybe I'm going somewhere
grabbing.
and I need a wee something, but
you just grab and go.
I like perusing the makeup.
Perusing.
I've been reading.
Do you get to peruse without people spotting you and then you're interrupted, or not in a bad way? Just do you feel like you can do it incognito, or you just know people know who you are, especially in Glasgow? Because I've been in the public with you when you're in Glasgow, and it's like being out with Jurgen Klopp when Liverpool win.
I'd say you
It's
keep
just
on
like,
using
oh, no!
you
Like,
keep on
it's-
using football references, and I've got no idea what you mean.
Oh, what's your favourite band?
Oh God, I don't even know who I'm even listening to at the moment. The Weekend.
Oh, it's like walking through.
Abel.
It's like walking through Nashville with Taylor Swift. I don't know,
Okay,
but
okay,
it's
okay.
like you're with a celeb. It's like going out with Billy Connolly, except he's a woman.
I think that it's actually changed a lot since I had Romy. If I've got Romy, people are so nice, and they'll give a wee wave from a distance, and they'll be like, "Oh my God, it's Romy," and I'm like, "Yeah." But everyone's so respectful.
Yeah.
I do get a little peruse, and then people will come up and say hi. It's really,
So you get time to shop.
yeah, in London for sure. I can, and then that's why I love Japan so much. I think I've only been twice, but I think about it.
I'm so desperate to go
daily.
to Japan.
I'm desperate to go to Korea. I had a dream that I went to Korea as well.
We were talking
Had
about
all
this
these
weekend.
dreams.
Me, Nadine, and Sally were talking about.
Are you going to go to Korea?
We want to. We're waiting for a brand to take us.
Oh yeah, of course. Yeah, yeah.
Favourite department store?
I was going to say Nordstrom. I love Nordstrom. Whenever I'm in the
When you're in the
States.
States.
Oh my God, it's great.
I used to love Barney's.
It's great. I actually don't think I've ever been to Barney's.
It was fantastic. Henry Bendel's was the one in New York.
I like Saks.
Any department store, really.
Yeah.
Bloomingdale's is
Here, I actually think I have
impressive.
to say Selfridges. I really love Liberty.
Yeah.
See you're just for going upstairs. Although I actually haven't bought that much from Liberty because I get a bit lost and a bit overwhelmed, a bit
That's
sensory
the
overload.
issue it's got. It's because there's so much to look at, and it's not like you're in women's wear.
Yeah.
You're in homeware. You
Yeah.
could be sitting on an expensive sofa that costs 20 grand looking at a pair of shoes.
Yeah, and I think that I get overwhelmed and then leave with my cup.
But there's nothing like the
But
atmosphere.
my cup's full, but I've actually not spent any money, so I don't think that they'd like to hear that. I'm like, I just go in for the experience and then go. But I think Selfridges is where I would go because I know where things are. Maybe that's what it is.
And my last question.
Yeah.
It's a very important question. Favourite sandwich? I don't know why you're laughing. I love a sandwich.
Oh my God, no,
If
you're
I
gonna-
get asked all the time, what would be your desert island meal? I'm like a fried chicken and a fucking great sandwich. I don't. If someone came to me and said a 12-course taste meal, I'd be like, you're a liar. No one likes that shit. No one.
No one does. There's a place in Glasgow that I've started getting this. It's called a Dirty Fat Boy.
I'm already in.
It's
I know it's going to be something fried.
Absolutely unbelievable.
Dirty Fat Boy, I'm
mouth's
coming.
Going. It's egg mayonnaise, cheddar cheese, pickles,
No.
ham.
Fry the pickle, but take it out the sandwich.
Oh my God, it's all
See?
happening for me.
All right, Danny, what's your favourite food?
Pasta.
See? Liv?
Pizza.
Tom?
Pasta.
Oh, come on, no one says, there's this amazing restaurant on the cliff and they've got 3 Michelin stars and it's a 12-course tasting menu. Fuck off, you liar.
Michelin star.
Everyone wants fried chicken or a sandwich or a pizza or pasta. Max?
Yeah, burger, mate.
Shall I do?
Caribbean.
Emily?
Pasta for me.
Yeah.
Probably just meats.
Dom, meat.
Meat.
Dom, meat. That's like no, Daniel Hirons is in the room even though he's not here. Meats. See? Not one person,
No,
all
it's
different
a liar.
demographics, liars. I listen to Table Manners and I listen to all the food ones and I'm
Yeah.
like, you're liars.
And imagine eating that every day as well.
And they'll go, oh, fried chicken, but not KFC. I'm like, ain't nothing wrong with a KFC, sorry. I'll have a KFC. Give me a crispy wing, I'm golden.
I'll tack on to Jack's order and get a little popcorn chicken sometimes and just...
Popcorn chicken, Max. Ringing bells there. Corn on the cob. Happy
love-
days.
love corn on the cob.
Happy days.
Yeah.
See, this is why I asked favourite sandwich, because everyone's got one and people
Yeah.
just lie and try and make out they're posh.
No, it's true.
I'll
also,
really get wound up. I'm sorry, everyone. I'm really hungry now.
I'm starving. Cheese and onion toasty. I really love a cheese and onion toasty.
Red onion?
I love,
Okay.
red onion.
Come on.
Red onion.
Sexual.
Oh,
Mate, you've passed the test.
I'm
Well done.
starving. Can I go?
Lunch cut. Good. Done. Golden.
Lovely.
Thanks, guys.